Okay. Okay. So P5 for the British Grand Prix. Uh, hmm. I'd go with George Russell
George Russell.
because no matter the car, he's been good here. The Mercedes has mostly been good here, but I feel like there are two teams that'll have a better car and a better driver lineup. Yeah, P5 George. Although he could be on any of the three positions, I'm gonna like he could be third, fourth, fifth, any of the three. I'll put him up.
Okay. Uh, I'm gonna put Charles Leclerc at P5.
Ooh, okay.
I'm putting Charles
So bad,
Leclerc in P5. Um,
bad quality.
uh, I think there might be, because I'm putting the rain perspective in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm obviously, I have no doubt that Charles Leclerc is good in rain, but I'm just putting it in a way that, because all the qualifying which we have seen now is quite
Mm-hmm.
that not most of them he has done like way high in top three or something. So I want him in the race. I want him to get a podium. I want to see a bit Ferrari obviously out there, because I don't know how much I like Mercedes, but Ferrari is obviously it's a different thing. Like I like Ferrari as well
It's a
on their
different
machinery.
vibe
Yeah.
with Ferrari.
So and obviously Charles Leclerc, he's pro. He's legend. He's a good driver. Obviously, he's in a wrong.
He's a good
Maybe he's in
driver.
a wrong team. I don't know.
Talents are talents are getting wasted. Man.
Yeah.
Feels
So
sad.
that's what I feel he's there. So I think P5 is Charles Leclerc for Ferrari.
Okay.
What
For
about P4?
Ferrari.
Whom you gonna put in P4?
P4, I think it'll be Lewis. He
Oh,
will gain
Lewis.
some of his he will gain some of his mojo back being the home race.
Okay.
And I feel like he will be like provisional pole position, but then the second runs are gonna be not with that as the first ones. So he might drop off to P4. Like the first run for Q3 will be amazing, but yeah, second run is where things might go a little iffy, and he'll fall to P4. So yeah, Lewis for P4.
Okay. Obviously, you've seen the record of Lewis Hamilton, right? But
Yeah, that's why I'm keeping him close to the
I'm
podium.
keeping I'm thinking in a different way. Is I'm gonna tell you now is Lewis is not gonna be
Mm-hmm.
top five for me, because yeah,
Damn.
because he's not driving the same old Mercedes, and he's
I
not
mean,
driving.
it's still Silverstone.
This
Like
is
Lewis at his
Silverstone. I get
worst
it.
is
Yeah, he had
great at Silverstone.
he
Damn.
has been right, but and he has done good in Austria as well. But I think Silverstone has a lot of other good drivers who can do better this time because of the car
Better than
performance.
Lewis.
Uh, I'm thinking in a because you put P4 in Lewis, I want to go in a different direction. He might.
Okay.
I was very confused between P5 between Charles and Lewis, but I want to give Louis, Charles than Lewis.
P5. I
I
mean, yeah,
I
he
can
is the better qualifier.
I
That's true. That's
I
fair.
can be completely wrong, and obviously, Lewis can make you completely wrong in Silverstone. Uh,
I mean, remember, we in Suzuka we said Verstappen's not gonna be in the top three. Finish first.
yeah, true, bro.
Just
That
say.
was crazy, right? And you know what? A race is gonna be a total different story for me. Then you'll understand why I said that. Okay,
Yeah.
and
I see. I see.
for P4, I will put Kimi.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I
So I
put
haven't heard
Kimi.
Russell yet. So Russell could be top three.
So yeah, I put
But if
Kimi
not, okay,
in P4.
interesting,
So
interesting,
yeah,
interesting.
let's see what happens.
Okay, okay. So P3, right? P3. This is where I'll put Sharks
Okay. Oh,
because because better qualifier than Lewis, and if Lewis is fourth, he has to be P3. Like
okay.
it's very
You
simple
also
logic,
think
basically.
that Charles Leclerc is a better qualifier than Lewis, right?
Oh, he is, he
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
he is, he
you're
is,
right.
he is. Lewis has lost his speed in qualifying. His racecraft is still elite, but his
Yeah.
qualifying has gone down.
So no Max Verstappen, maybe it looks like, maybe because there is two places left for you, so it looks like two McLarens is gonna be on the top. And
Ah,
in the past,
shite.
Max has literally, when we have this video and we say this qualifying, right? And Max
Can
has
I?
surprised
Can
us.
I? Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I change my P5?
Oh,
I,
you wanna put
I
Max?
just realized I forgot about Max. Max P5, not
Oh,
Russell.
you're gonna
I
put Max
forgot about
P5.
Max. Yeah, yeah. I forgot about
Okay,
Max.
so you think that he's gonna bounce back in this race and
Yeah,
maybe?
yeah. I mean, it's really not a bounce back considering he qualified P6 for
Oh yeah,
Austria.
true.
That's but it's gonna be tight. Like
It's gonna be
it's
time.
the gap between top five is gonna be barely under a 10. I feel like unless the McLarens are like crazy overpowered, then the gap from third to fifth will be under 110. That's what I feel.
Okay. Okay. That's good explanation for Charles Leclerc in P3 and Max
It's just
Verstappen
a
in
basic
P5.
explanation.
Okay. Bro, we've been wrong most of the time, you know. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah.
the top three gets top three in one top three. We have the order. We don't have the order right, but we have the top three sometimes in
But
one.
we had the drivers right. Yeah,
Drivers
yeah,
right,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Not
That
the
has
order
happened.
right.
That has happened. We had the drivers right, not the order.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And in P3, I'm gonna put George Russell in there.
Oh, I was a bit worried there. Russell's gonna get out qualified by
No, no,
Kimi.
no. I don't think I don't think
Ah,
that will happen in Silverstone, especially.
oh,
But
yeah. I mean,
I
George has
believe,
been great at Silverstone.
yeah, I believe Kimi is gonna be on a different level. I think. I don't know because he
Maybe
has
the race
crashed.
prediction.
You know, so he has crashed in this one, right? Obviously, he made a mistake, but I think
So you
he's
think he's
gonna
gonna be like so instead of that crash dwelling onto him, you think he's gonna be motivated by
he's
it
gonna
and
be
gonna do
motivated
better?
a little bit to do better.
Ah,
I think you know how
okay.
because he crashed on lap one. You have if you're watching the race sitting there, that's a different kind of a feeling when
Yeah.
everyone is driving a
I
car
mean,
and you're not.
true, 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 true,
So
true.
I think
I mean,
he'll do
Hadjar,
well.
yeah, Hadjar had a horrible Australia, and then like the next races he performed so well that
So
people
well.
forgot that he crashed in Australia, like
That
during the formation lap.
Yeah, true. And
So yeah,
you keep that
yeah. I mean
things in
that
your
could
head
happen.
that
That could
that
happen.
I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. You keep
Not
that
gonna do
things in
that.
in your
Yeah.
head next time. So I think he's gonna bounce back. That's why I put him P4 and obviously and top five. But yeah, moving ahead, P2 for you. Who's gonna be qualifying in second place, the front row for you in P2?
It's, for P2, it's gonna be Oscar.
Or it's gonna be Oscar? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Because the thing is, oh, you know what? I'll give my P1 and then I'll explain.
Yeah. P1
I'll
is
explain why
I
I did
know
that.
who's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I wrote it
gone
down
very,
already.
very basic, but still,
Yeah. Is it Lando Norris?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It is, it is like,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Uh, so yeah.
Tell me the reason why did you put
Oh, okay, okay. You
you
want me
said
P1,
P1,
P2
yeah.
both? Okay, 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 okay. Right. So see, the thing is, ki Lando again, the same what we had said in Austria, same for Lando here. He has been good at Silverstone, even when the car was not there, right? And when the car was there last year, he was the one basically challenging Verstappen. It was still Verstappen was still dominating by that point, right? But Norris had started to challenge Verstappen a bit to really put his foot that okay, this guy might actually get the championship next year. Silverstone is the race where this basically started from. So I feel like he'll do better. He will do better like he did better at Austria.
Okay.
So it'll be a similar story to Austria, basically,
Okay.
is
Makes
what I
sense.
think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a good explanation. So P2, same. I would say Oscar Piastri. I don't have any other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had to agree on that, obviously, and obviously P1 would be Lando Norris again. And I didn't put
And
Max Verstappen in the top five qualification,
I
right?
put him in the top five just for safety.
Yeah, I know, right? He always proves us wrong, right?
Yeah,
So just for
I
safety,
just put him in top five for safety.
yeah.
He like okay, at least I can say I'm predictable in the top five.
And yeah, I think what I think is the Red Bull gonna struggle again in this Silverstone. That's what I think.
At Silverstone, they're going to struggle.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I think.
okay. I mean, they have been good. Again, Silverstone is a track where most of the teams have been good even when they're struggling, especially the big dogs.
Okay.
They have been good even if they struggle elsewhere. Silverstone is one track where they get a good result. I have a feeling Red Bull might actually do all right.
Okay.
Like,
But
would
do
it
you
be a
think it's
podium?
gonna
I don't think so.
all right based on, as you said, all the teams? Do you say all right then Mercedes and Ferrari because they are also like coming back
I mean,
in
that's the thing, right? You have to basically choose from like three teams and Verstappen.
yeah.
So someone has to be left out.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so that's the reason. Obviously, Lando Norris P1, I put it, and I
Yeah.
think he's
Uh,
gonna outperform.
yes.
And Silverstone, home race, everything is there
Yeah,
as well.
exactly. Home race also. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
so I
The
think
Lando stand and everything. Yeah.
PS3 I put P2 is because obviously good car, he's outstanding and everything, but obviously Lando
Lando
is
is just gonna
crazy in
be
out
on a
qualifying,
different
man.
level.
He's on different level. Obviously, after winning one race, he's gonna be coming back. But remember that one thing I said in the first stream we did. Remember that is Lando Norris crashes and he's comebacks again. Remember that I told you, and he did come back after that Austria and after Q2.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think he's he's learned from last year and a lot of things this year also.
yeah.
I think, and home race, the mind will be a lot more clear as compared to other tracks. And he beat Piastri on merit. It was
Oh
not the
yeah.
strategy. The
For
first
half a
20
second.
laps, yeah, exactly. The first 20 laps, he kept him behind
Oh
and
yeah. Okay. You're talking about racing.
forced Piastri into a mistake essentially. If you think about it,
Yeah. Now I was talking about
right?
Polly. It was half a second clearer than the second.
Ha,
That's a
exactly.
huge
Half a second
margin,
clear.
man.
Like,
That's crazy.
exactly. So like, I feel like he'll ride the momentum into Silverstone.
Hmm. True. Okay. Moving ahead. The
Yeah.
interesting part is the race. Let's
Yeah.
see
The
what happens
points.
now. The points. Who's gonna finish in P5 for you in the race? You said
If
Max Verstappen qualifying
I
P5.
I'm gonna keep Max there only.
Okay, he's gonna stay there. He's gonna
Yeah.
because he won't.
He's
You
gonna.
think he won't have pace? That's why he's stuck there.
Yeah. I don't think it is compared to the other two.
Okay, so he's gonna defend hard to stay there, or do you think he's gonna be just staying there because all one
I
to
feel
four is
like
gonna
it's
just
gonna be a
run away?
lonely race. I
Oh,
think it's
lonely
gonna be
race
a
for him.
lonely.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, so for me, the P5, I'm gonna give Kimi on P5. So I'm gonna bring him back from P4. He's gonna do qualifying better, but he's not gonna be in the
Fall
racecraft.
off of the.
That's what I think is gonna happen in
Mm,
the in the race. He's gonna come back to P5 from P4.
right.
Reason I think is
Hmm.
experience. I would say
Um,
Silverstone.
I mean, yeah,
I
yeah,
would put it as a factor of racecraft you need, I guess, in Silverstone. Obviously,
yeah. I mean, a lot of overtaking opportunities. They need to defend hard to keep position. Yeah, I
other
could see him losing a position.
other factor I don't know if you thought about when you put Max in
Hmm.
P5 after qualifying is because maybe it's gonna rain. That's why I'm putting Kimi in the back because you need experience to drive in rain.
Hmm. I mean, but the mostly what I think is it going to be a full wet race or it's just going to rain at the last few laps?
Oh yeah, okay.
Because if it's the
That is
last
other
few
story.
laps, yeah, if it's the last few laps, the order is not going to change that much.
Oh yeah, true.
I mean, it can, but not at a huge extent. If it's the full rain, yeah, maybe.
Other than that,
I mean, that's the fun of the predictions, right? You have to
other
predict everything.
other than that, what I think is the crash in Austria. Lap
Mm-hmm.
one, turn one. I'm thinking
Also, he's
is
going to be cautious.
he's gonna be a little cautious about crashing into someone.
So he'll
That's what
concede rather than crash.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's why I put him in P5 and he's gonna lose the position. Maybe track position. That's what I think. Yeah. Obviously this is a prediction,
I
right? Yeah.
mean, it's a prediction.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got P4 in qualifying for Lewis Hamilton. What are you gonna put in race for P4? Let's see who's gonna be coming on P4.
Oh no.
You said P3 as Charles Leclerc.
Oh no! Oh, okay.
Let's see.
So, so now I'm in a dilemma whether should I continue losing this podium streak or should I keep Charles where he is?
Mm-hmm.
That's oh shit. Didn't think of that.
Let's see.
You know what base? I think this is the Silverstone race where he might not continue his podium streak. I'll keep Lewis on P.
Oh, you're gonna put Luis on P4?
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
really? You
yeah.
think Luis is not gonna overtake in this race?
Mm,
Okay, let's. Okay.
will he not overtake? I mean, the thing is, when he overtook, Mercedes were the one giving him the start. Just concerned that Ferrari might actually have the pace. It's the strategy that's gonna fuck it up.
Okay. Total makes
So
sense to me.
that's my concern. Or do I go full delusion mode and put him on
Delusion.
the podium?
You can go to the delusion mode for sure.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, bro. You live only once and hope for the best. I'm gonna put Piastri on P4.
Piastri on P4. Oh my god. Do you think
Yes.
it's gonna crash because that's why he's gonna come to P4?
It's not gonna crash. Ferraris are gonna be too.
Oh, Ferrari's gonna be a better car and they're gonna be doing better than
Yeah,
McLaren's. Okay, that's something
yeah.
new.
Not McLaren's. Only McLaren,
Okay, Oscar
not Lewis.
Piastri. Okay,
Yeah,
McLaren. Dilulu. It's the big Solulu.
yeah.
Don't forget that.
Solo, yeah,
Okay, nice. For me, P4 as Kimi went down. I'm gonna put Charles Leclerc on P4.
yeah. So okay, he's gonna concede to Charles. He
Yeah.
better concede to him and not crash into him.
Oh yeah, true, right? No, not this time. I don't think so. He might. He has maybe has learned all these lessons. You know that we should not dive bomb in that turn. You know,
Yeah, I mean, he was trying to avoid two cars and then crash
bro.
into
How
Verstappen.
did
I
he
was like,
go
my
there? I don't know.
god.
I don't understand. How did he? The
That was
way
an ambitious overtake. That
the
was an ambitious
way
overtake.
I saw the footage because it was showed from the opposite the way it
Yeah,
comes right the
yeah,
cars. He was like
yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
went like literally outside and he comes in. So it was like
Because I think he was not expecting the front two cars to brake immediately. They broke way early.
yeah,
So Kimi took evasive action and took out Max because of that.
that is crazy that he just
Like
broke
he was
into
gonna
Max.
crash regardless. He
Yeah,
was gonna crash regardless. It's just it happened to Verstappen,
yeah.
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so as you said P4 as Oscar PS3, who's gonna be P3? I'm thinking your P3 something, but yeah, I'm sure I'll hear from your
P
hear from you
three.
who's gonna be P3. Oh, you're thinking. Okay, so that is I don't think that is what it is. I'm gonna just scratch that.
Gonna be Lewis.
Oh, I wrote Lewis actually.
Yeah. Because it's gonna be good, it's gonna be close,
You
but
said
I feel like two drivers are gonna be better.
Lewis on P3 and you said
P3.
Oscar on P4. I'm confused who's gonna be
Yeah.
P2 and P1 now.
I'll tell you why. Because Lewis is gonna show Oscar why he's a seven-time world champion.
Oh, okay.
And he's gonna defend like a lion.
Okay. Because Lewis never backs down.
Lewis never backs.
That was just I don't remember it well. I'm gonna remember it all the
Still he
time, you know.
tries. Like this is prime team hashtag team LH Dululu, but sure.
Oh right. No, I can't forget that line, bro. Now I just say that all the time now. Okay. P3 for me
Mm.
is Lewis Hamilton as well.
Oh wow, okay. So
Yeah.
the podium streak continues.
Yeah. I think he's gonna be in P3. That's what I think. I'll give him podium in Silverstone. He will have it on a different
Yeah, and
level.
it is.
I think he's gonna push hard. He's gonna, as you said, he's gonna fight like a lion. Sorry, lion is someone else. He's gonna fight like never back down. You know. So, so, yeah. I think he's gonna be taking the podium. Obviously, win is a very different story. He needs either
Yeah.
him or Charles Leclerc needs to take out someone else. So, Sonny Hayes does in the movie. You know, he needs to
Sunny
do
hairstyle. Yeah,
yeah, he
yeah,
needs
yeah.
to take out. They need to take out some more drivers like that. But yeah, P2, P3 will be Lewis Hamilton for me, and who's gonna be P2 for you now? I'm confused. Who's gonna be P2 for you? Because you put P5 as Max Verstappen, P4 as Oscar Piastri, P3 as Lewis Hamilton. Who's gonna be finishing second in the race for you?
But,
This is crazy.
hmm,
We are
hmm,
in so much big deal, isn't it?
you know what?
Yeah.
Ferrari is gonna pull out a Monza.
Oh my
They're
god,
gonna
don't tell me that.
accidentally put Charles on a race winning strategy
Oh my god.
and win the race.
After Imola, you
So
think that?
after Austria,
Okay,
yeah.
after
But
Austria, I think that. Okay.
so it's gonna be Lando P and Charles P.
You said Lando P2.
Yeah,
What
Charles
the
P1. They're
heck?
gonna pull out a
Bro, you
yeah.
are
They're gonna
telling
pull out
me.
a no, 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 no. They're gonna pull out a Monza
Okay.
2024, right? Where they accidentally left him on the hard tires and he won the race.
Oh my
So they're
god.
gonna pull that. They are gonna pull off an accidental masterclass in strategy, and Charles is gonna win the race because Ferrari essentially forget to pit him the second time, and they put him on a race-winning strategy, and everyone's like, "Oh shit!" Charles did a one-stop, and he actually that's exactly what happened in Monza. That's
Oh
literally how he won the race. They
man.
forgot. They essentially
They
forgot to,
forgot to put that.
and
Yeah.
then they realized, ki, "Oh shit! This might actually help us win." So yeah,
Okay,
they
crazy.
essentially
So
just
he's
forgot
gonna
to pit him.
start in P3 and he's gonna finish on P1, you said. So do you think any turn one scenes or no?
Yeah, the Oscar and Lando might have some issues.
So no turn one scenes basically.
No, they might have issues.
Oh, they
Uh,
might have
Lando and
issues.
Oscar.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
Mac
So
I'm
Charles.
very shocked how McLaren has not have any issues, like not even gearbox, not even some DNFs, and not even anything. They're like on the top
Oh,
or something.
issues. What I mean by issues is that they're gonna defend hard and get pushed off the track. So that's how Charles gains
Also,
one
you mean to
position.
say that, say on the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
turn one, Landon Norris is gonna go over Oscar Piastri and completely right, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Leclerc goes
So,
outside line and takes the first place.
so basically, like if you remember, Kota 2024, where Verstappen and Lando were having their couple, and then Sainz and Leclerc just overtook both of them and finished P1, P2.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
essentially that's what's gonna happen. But instead of P1 getting compromised, Oscar will get compromised, and Lewis and Charles will just swoop in like
Oh yeah,
and go into P2, P3.
through goes
That's what I
Charles,
think is
man.
gonna happen. Yeah, through goes Charles, through goes Apple
Oh my
version
god.
2.0.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy prediction, bro.
Oh
Dangerous.
my god, bro. Like
It
if this shit actually happens,
happens.
oh my god, I'm
Bro,
gonna lose my shit.
I literally have to tell you, I appreciate the fact that you literally put Ferrari in the top every time. And it's just crazy, bro. Every
Like,
time
like
Ferrari puts you down, you put them top.
no, I somehow, and the worst thing is, I somehow come up with a justifiable reason
Yeah,
enough
you
that I
do.
can convince myself to put them there, and then I realize this shit's not
The
gonna
way
happen.
you
I
defend
still do it.
the way you defend Ferrari is on a different level, bro. I'm telling you. I'm sure no one in the team would do that in that.
See, that's what I said. I'm not pussy.
Oh man, nice. Okay. For me, again,
I
it's
mean,
gonna
it's very straightforward, but yeah,
for
and
for
probably right.
for second place I'm gonna put Oscar Piastri.
Yeah, yeah.
And for P1 I'm gonna put Landon Norris. Do you think so you might be thinking where is George Russell here? Because Russell for me was P3 in
Oh
qualifying.
shit! Oh no! So they're gonna you're gonna fuel the rumors of Max to Mercedes, huh? Damn!
So I think this is gonna happen. Something is gonna happen in the race, and George Russell is
He's gonna,
gonna go out.
so Kimi finishes ahead of Russ
Yeah, he's gonna
with
go
the
out.
Verstappen rumors going on about. Damn,
Yeah,
dude,
I think
that's
something is coming
ambitious.
up.
I
Something
mean,
is
that's
coming up.
see, that's actually logical. Mine is complete delusion
And
with pure delusional logic.
it's okay. I think it's fine. I think the other thing I think is obviously you see me not putting Max anywhere in the
To be fair,
qualifying
car
and
is
not race.
horrible. Like,
I think
yeah,
he's
the
gonna
car
prove
is
his point
horrible.
of not putting top three or top five.
Hmm.
He want to prove his point that the car is shit. And I have we if we have seen in the past where um Max Verstappen says that the car is shit and this is not working, that is not working. You know how the engineer's like, drive it, please drive it, and he just gives up. He's like, I'm not gonna race, I'm gonna just park my car.
He's basically like Fernando in that regards. Like if the car is not like if the car cannot fight for the championship even after try harding, he's not gonna.
Yeah,
Like if the car can fight for the championship, but he has to put in a lot of effort. He will put in the effort. He has no problem. But if it cannot fight in any condition, he'll just say that okay, fine, I'll just drive it because I'm contractually obligated.
yeah, true.
In that regards, he is like Fernando.
That's what I think. That's why he's not gonna finish it. But in the past he's surprised us a lot. So we might
Yeah, but the
we
car is just not there. I mean, if anyone can do it, it's Verstappen, but the car is genuinely not there.
not there. But yeah.
Yeah,
So for a recap, the race finish for you is gonna be P5 is gonna be Max. P4 is gonna be Oscar Piastri, the pastry man. P3 is gonna be Lewis. You think Lewis is gonna be coming in the podium. P2 for you is gonna be Lando Norris. You think Norris is not gonna win in Silverstone. And the winner for this race for you is Charles Leclerc. That is a crazy prediction. For me,
it is.
I have P5 as, wait, what did I write? As Kimi. Yeah, I did so many scribbles, bro. I'm like
No, best.
Kimi P5, P4 Charles Leclerc, I guess, and P3 I'm gonna put Lewis because I think Lewis is gonna fight harder than
Continue for
Charles Leclerc.
podiums.
Obviously, he's not gonna be like, and I think Ferrari's gonna give him more priority than Lewis. That's what Charles Leclerc. That's what I
Yeah.
think in my head, back of my head. P2,
Mhm.
Oscar Piastri again is gonna finish in P2. Obviously, the car, the way he drives, and everything which McLaren has, the package and everything. And yeah, Lando Norris in P1 for me. Lando Norris wins the race, I think, on a merit. Let's see.
Ah, right.
I think he's not gonna be get overtaken. No one gonna overtake him in the whole
He
race.
doesn't
That's what I
bottle
think.
the leads anymore. That's what I'm saying. I didn't say he's
Sorry,
just
sorry.
gonna
Yeah,
accident.
your voice just went
Oh,
quiet.
sorry. I'm just saying that. That's why I said he's not. He doesn't bottle the starts anymore.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't say that he's getting overtaken in the first, like at the start. It's just Ferrari's gonna accidentally put Charles on a very good strategy.
Okay, that's right. Okay, before we finish the stream, that was great, bro. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Nah, all good. All good.
Before we finish, I want one crazy prediction for the race.
One crazy prediction.
Yeah, like maybe yellow flag, red flag, or whatever.
Williams double points finish.
Oh my god! So you mean to say they're
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
mean,
like in the P5 to P10? Will be there like 7,
yeah,
6, 7 or
yeah.
something,
So
right?
it's 9, 10, 8, 7. They are.
So Williams
And
gonna get double
Williams
point.
have actually like the drivers they have really been good at Silverstone. The car also has been good at Silverstone. So yeah, I could see them finishing double points here.
Okay. I predict
Mhm.
two safety cars, bro.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
So like fully banking that rain's gonna happen.
yeah. I think it's gonna be two safety cars this race.
Safety cars, that's insane, bro.
Yeah, that is
No
great.
red flags.
It's Delulu, bro. No red flags. I don't
No
know.
red
Red
flags.
flags is. I don't know how. I'm very not sure about how red flags happens. In the race. So I'm not that confident about a red flag, but I think there will be two safety cars, or sorry, two virtual safety cars. Oh no,
Okay, so we had
one
two
VC,
SCs
one VC and one
and one
safety car,
VSC.
or two safety cars.
Okay, so basically two VSC slash SC. Got it.
Yeah,
Nah, fairs. I mean, if it's gonna rain, I could see that happening
yeah.
because they are very this thing about racing in the rain.
So
See it.
that's the predictions I have. But yeah,
Yeah,
thank you everyone. Was a really
yeah,
good stream. I had so much fun, and everyone had.
yep.
I hope everyone had fun, and Ace Gamer had fun as well. But yeah,
Oh yes.
see you guys next time. And
All
till then,
right.
take care of yourself. Don't trouble your mothers, and hope.
Yeah, best advice there.
Oh yeah. Okay. See you guys. Thank you.